Hello and welcome all back to Luna 888 Tarot. This is the second time we get this, okay? I feel like somebody here needs to start reading, getting an ancestral, what is it, like blood work? Because there's something here about ancestors. I'm getting this really strongly, okay? I'm sorry to start off so quickly, but this is the second time I get this energy of books, learning, but this is giving me that somebody's dealing with a lot of energies. You see how this woman, maybe you have really beautiful long hair, you're growing your hair out. Maybe you come from a family with beautiful hair. Right off the bat, this is giving me the vibe of somebody that has a lot of energies around them. Okay, a lot. And then look, this one's underneath the deck too. Money. And you see how her crown is like blaring open? So is this one. I just got this download last night, so I'm going to bring it to your guys' attention. I haven't done more research on this, but I need to. Somebody here can know somebody that has or thinks they have schizophrenia, itching, talking out loud. Somebody's got a lot of energies around them. I've done very little research on this, but I have to bring it up because I got this download last night. When I've looked up schizophrenia, you know what I thought to myself? That person probably just has a bunch of ancestors around them. Can you imagine being this girl and thinking you're at home by yourself and you have all those energies around you? Think you're not just going to start talking out loud or scratching? See that? Somebody needs to do more digging on this because we also have a book up here. The last spread that I got, there's somebody that really knows how to pick up knowledge, and not just pick up knowledge, but teach, even if it is just about spirituality, crowns. This is all about your chakras. The little bit of research I have done on schizophrenia, I just thought to myself, that person probably just has a bunch of angels in their house. And they come from a really strong lineage of spiritual people. Okay, that we're tapped in, and we all get our messages differently, okay? And this could be you or somebody in your family. Somebody here really needs to do more research on that because can you imagine having all those energies around you and nobody can see them or feel them but you? And I have a feeling that, let's say there is somebody in your family or you that deals with these kind of stuff. I'm not a doctor, okay? This is just, I know how angels talk and how far they will go to get your attention. Trust me. I've had some of my clients' ancestors stay with me for too long and they will go out of their way to get your attention, okay? Out of their way. Because I have a feeling here somebody's very annoyed that they think they have it or somebody in their family. So it's an annoyance. That's how they get your attention. Like, hey, you listening? We're here. And then the fact that this money thing's at the bottom of the deck, it's literally giving me the vibe of like, this is something that can make you more fruitful, more abundant. And it's something you're trying to push away, but you really should be calling it in, accepting it, surrendering to it. And also, oh yeah, see, this has a sword in it, knowledge, okay? Let's say you're dealing with something like that or somebody in your family. If you're not accepting it, allowing it to happen, protecting yourself, allowing the energy be what it is, your chakras can be off whack. If your chakras aren't aligned, like let's say you're trying to make something logical or medical, it isn't. It's something spiritual. And I feel really bad for children that have this and, parents think it's funny or that they need to go to the doctors because what if everybody's different? What if they do have grandpa talking to them or great grandpa or great grandma? What if? And a lot of the encounters I've seen online where people have encounters with the Holy Spirit, it's always babies. And I think the reason why babies get these downloads is because they're not stuck in logic. They're in their heart. They have imaginations. They're open-minded. They're an open portal for the Holy Spirit. Like I've seen so many babies that will sob crying, crying, like I saw God, I talked to him, and it's like the reason why angels choose those babies is because those babies aren't scared to say it and they sob because it's so much emotion. Maybe somebody here is crying a lot. That could be your ancestors, okay, talking to you, the Holy Spirit. So it's very important that you dig into it. And another download I got when I got this is, if you guys aren't familiar with Carl Jung, please look him up on YouTube. He's incredible. He knows how to break things down to the point where he kind of makes your head explode a little bit. It's like, whoa. It's really important that if you're becoming spiritual or you think something spiritual is happening to you, or even you could even think it's something medical, okay? It's very important that you look into it, because if not, you're going to think it's something dark or something of this world. And it's not. It's not of this world. It's like this person's going from being logical to understanding spirituality, chakras, balancing out their chakras, to now I'm curious. I want to know more. And that curiosity is what opens up those portals. Like, well, let me look more into this. If you're getting annoyed at your emotions or your sensitivity, anything, okay? Anything, please dig into it, because you might have a whole bunch of energies flying around you. A lot. And it's cool because once you understand it, it helps you make more money, be more abundant, have more foresight. And not everybody will understand you or care to understand you, okay? So maybe somebody's gone to a therapist or a doctor or something about this, okay? And they're, even therapists and stuff like that, they're very logical about this kind of stuff. And they're trained that way. Maybe getting a reading. That's a popular one today that keeps coming out today. Because it'll help you align your chakras and also get that energy out of you, okay? I mean, please do so. So we have, Battle of the Blues. Somebody's in their feelings. Battle of the Blues. Oh, maybe you've been wearing a lot of blue, or you need to wear blue. Throat chakra. Take steps forward towards positive change. And another thing, you guys, I keep getting is hide a lottery ticket and give it to somebody so that they can find it. Somebody here needs to buy a lottery ticket. Because that's already came out twice. And then enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. And then we have knowledge. Seek knowledge. Because I have a feeling somebody here, they could be complaining. It's like an annoyance, and it's because they want you to look more into it. Do you see this with spiritual guidance? You guys, I haven't even shuffled this deck. You've had something on you for a long time, and you've been super logical about it. Maybe one of your children deals with it. And if you have spiritual gifts, the odds of your children having spiritual gifts is high. So it's important that we do it for our children. And if this is happening to one of your children, it's like you worrying about it. It's making him worry about it even more, even though the reality is he can create a ton of success with it, or she, okay? Wow, okay. Look at that, the way that just came out. It's like, look into it. Yes, we're up here talking to you. It's us, your spirit guides. Okay. My downloads are talking. Because somebody here can feel everything. They can feel everything. Maybe empathic, and somebody's trying to run away from it. And look at what they're running away from. The Holy Spirit. Do you see that? Angels, these downloads, stop it right now. Okay, let's see. Hey, angels, what's the most important message my collective needs to hear today? If you guys are new, welcome. If you're returning, I appreciate you guys. I really do feel like there could be a mom that's struggling with something like this, okay? Specifically with their children, or maybe she is, okay? And it's confusing her. There she is again, a Queen of Swords. An air sign, a Scorpio. Yeah, you guys, if you guys are very tapped in spiritually, oh my God, it looks so short, huh? The odds of your children having spiritual gifts, yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. Yeah, so like when your babies are talking to their imaginary friends, you could be manipulating them by telling them that it's not real. And look, you're blocking his heart chakra. See that? Maybe you have a really sensitive, I keep hearing son, okay? It doesn't have to be. Maybe you have a really sensitive child, a very active child. If your child's super active, they can have a lot of fire in their belly, okay? It doesn't have to be in their chart, but maybe they do have a lot of fire in their chart. Fire. Maybe he's 11, maybe he's 3. I just saw 1133. Somebody here can be a master life path number. Your baby can be a master life path number. He can have a strong connection to Archangel Michael. And by the way, this kid is going to stop telling you anything. Yeah, you guys, it's so important that we nurture our kids. Look at our baby's spiritual path. Because look, they might have children that have it as well. Yeah, you guys, it's more important than ever for them to know that there's a higher power helping. Maybe he's 3. Look, that there's a higher power talking to him, helping him. Just because you can't see that man doesn't mean he can't. And you guys, another thing I noticed, that our angels talk to us a lot through our children. Oh my God, if I told you guys the stories. And my kids aren't even into this stuff. They'll get me stuff. a little boy, and they don't even know. I'm like, how do they know I just got that download and now they're giving me that? My children also have tattoos. They're adults. And let's just say my ancestors are all over my children. It's crazy. It's crazy, okay? So yeah, our ancestors talk to us through our children, okay? Make sure you don't make fun of them or anything, okay? And somebody here is in their feelings. Look at this. Cancer energy. I hope you're not telling your children to be quiet about this, okay? Or maybe, your child won't tell you because they're scared to tell you. Your child can have a strong connection to the moon and the stars. That already came out twice. I'm telling you, I feel like it's a little boy. Maybe your son or your nephew, anybody, okay, maybe likes the moon a lot. Or I'm telling you, this could be somebody that's just very sensitive to energy. Sensitive in general, cries a lot. Cancer, Sag energy. If I'm saying he, it could be a she. And if I'm saying she, it could be a he, okay? I hope these messages are helpful in some kind of way. Please remember, these are not personal readings. So make sure you keep what resonates and leave out what doesn't, okay? And I hope these messages are insightful in one way or another. Oh my God, I just got so inspired all of a sudden. 333 on the clock, you guys, something with threes. Maybe it's a dad that needs to start looking into this. Maybe this dad hears this little boy talking to himself in his bedroom. Look at him. Maybe he looks like this. Leo energy, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, let him talk. I mean, look, this is because I like logic too, okay? I'm like, I want facts and I want science. Trust me, dude, I didn't just dive into this just like this, okay? I learned a lot about human behavior before all this. But anyways, I used to think, okay, let's say I'm wrong. Let's just say I'm wrong. And there isn't any angels. And we're here by ourselves, which that in itself is so ignorant. So we have two options, right? One, believing that we have angels talking to us, helping us. And then my other option is, nah, that's not true. Who do you think is going to live a happier life? The one that believes that he has angels all around him? Or the one that thinks they're here by themselves? Which one do you think is going to live in more fear? The one that knows that there's a higher power? Or the one that thinks that his shit don't stink? You can't compare the two. Whatever the mind thinks is what it is. So would you rather tell your children you have angels all around you, son? Or would you rather tell them you're here by yourself? It's a no-brainer. Literally, it's not in the brain, it's in the heart. Angels, stop being funny. 8-8 can be significant. 8-18 can be significant. Somebody here really needs to read up on this stuff, okay? Or come get a reading. Or believe in the impossible. Because if dad doesn't believe, then why would he believe? Dude, once you start telling your kids that they're too sensitive or that they're crazy, you're going to shut them up. And then they're going to get into their feelings. A King of Swords. King of Swords, you need to stop. This is really mean. See, because he's in logic. Look at this guy. Logic. You see that? There's nothing logical about spirituality. And there's nothing factual about it either. It's about believing in miracles. Believing in the impossible. Maybe your son knows something you don't know. I don't know why I'm saying son, okay? Gemini energy. And it could be, again, it could be a daughter. Anybody in your family. And by the way, this King of Swords, it doesn't even have to be a dad, okay? This King of Swords can be in a lot of emotion. He is. This is too much emotion. And as cold-ass King of Swords, you need to stop being a King of Swords with yourself. If you're going to use the sword, put it in a book. Write it. Read. Watch. Learn. Because if my dad was the King of Swords moon, I would keep my mouth shut. This King of Swords can literally have this, and he's just keeping his mouth shut. Why? When you can talk. And when you talk, you align your chakras. This masculine can have a grown son already. It's like, let's just say this is a parent. Even though I think it's King of Swords is going through this. Yeah, he's an emotional roller coaster. Nobody wants their dad to be King of Swords moon, okay? You don't talk. You're mean. You're logical. If it doesn't make sense, you don't want to hear about it. And then at night you cry. You're effing up your child's chakras. Period. End of story. Specifically his throat chakra and his heart. And then this King of Swords could also have it. And his family told him to shut up about it. That's why he's like this. Yeah, you guys. Ancestral trauma is so real. One time I saw this crazy study. They used rats and they put them through this maze. And they gave it to a mommy rat and they put her through this maze. And there was a specific spot of the maze where they like shocked her. And then she became traumatized to go down that path. And then when she had a baby, they put the baby through the same exact maze. And when the baby got to the spot, even though the maze didn't shock her, when they put the baby in the same maze, when the baby rat got to the spot where mom was traumatized, she didn't go through there. We pick up our parents' trauma, even if we didn't live it. It's wild. This could be trauma from a mother wound. Yeah, we'll think. Look at him, Aquarius Sag energy. Do you see that? It came right back out. He sees, he hears things you don't. And the only reason you don't is because you're in your feelings about it, being logical. This guy's like, I hear everything. I see everything. This could just be a family member, okay? And maybe you have spiritual gifts and then, somebody in your family is just like, shut your mouth. That's stupid. That doesn't exist. And you're like, oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, this could be a sibling, an uncle, a dad. If this is a dad, yikes. If it's a sibling, it's a mean sibling. And you know why he's mean? Because he's in his feelings. It's like, I'm hurt, so I'm going to hurt you. Siblings are very different than children. Very different. I'm telling you, I have a feeling that this King of Swords is also tapped in, but his heart chakra is so, I just heard clogged up. Somebody could have told this guy when he was a little boy to shut his mouth. It looks like he has a kid. An earth sign? A Cancer? Generational curses, devil, family, generational trauma, specifically emotional abuse, neglect. Shut your mouth. Don't talk about that. We have to raise our children spiritual. We have to. The kid came right back out, and it could just be happening to him as an adult. Maybe he lives by mountains. Look at all these mountains. Oh, look at down here. Look at all these mountains. Or just he's clogged. That's funny. I keep hearing the word clogged. And it could be a mother heart wound. So if you're this King of Swords, this goes way deeper than you think. This is why you're crying so much. I have a feeling that this guy has a son, or he is the son, because he's the one in his feelings. Maybe he's learning. I keep getting two. He's worried about him. Dude, something about mountains. You know how when you go to the mountains and your ears clog? That's what it's giving me the vibe of. Like he just doesn't want to hear it because it worries him. Isn't it weird that people that are asleep, okay, as an asleep human, think that awakened people are sick? But that's what they programmed us to believe. Because they know that if we elevate spiritually, we're not going to fall to the matrix. It's just that simple. We're not going to be robots. And they've trained us to be robots. It's just that simple. Go to school, graduate, go to college, and get a job. And get sick from all the stress of you not being able to explore and wonder and wish and talk. Yeah, man, if your baby's talking to themselves, let them. There's somebody here that doesn't want to hear it, just doesn't want to hear it. And they need to stop. They're so emotionally disconnected. Is this the same guy? If this is somebody's father and you're spiritual, you need to get away from him and protect yourself. This guy's never going to see you. I just need to know, is this King of Swords, King of Cups the same guy? You would know if this is your dad. A son. If this is your dad, you need to get away from him. This man doesn't know what love is. This guy is happy with not knowing more, even though he's in pain. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want the family to hear it. If you're spiritual and you're around this man, he's going to C-block you for the rest of your life. That's all he knows. Told you. Block you. Make you feel like even though you're over here just exploring, having fun. I mean, this man's emotions are... This guy is so happy being clueless. Clueless. Same old, every day. This is the... Told you. He doesn't mind just being up in his head about the same stuff, living on the phone. I'm taken aback. We have Leo on the table now. Oh, yeah, this guy. If you're spiritual and you're around this man, he's going to make your head spin. He can care less to hear about the Holy Spirit. He doesn't care. Don't teach me. Don't talk to me. It's the same. Everything the same. The same. You could literally put a whole spreadsheet in front of this man about how this works. And he would be like this. I rather walk in my confusion. Literally. This could be anybody. It doesn't have to be your father, okay? A sibling, an uncle, a grandpa. This is a very dangerous man if you're spending time with him and you're a spiritual human. Very dangerous. This man does not care. Doesn't care about your gifts, doesn't care about your spirituality, doesn't want to hear it, doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to see, doesn't want to awaken. This guy's made up his mind. I'd rather stay hanging here, looking at everything backwards. Something about backwards, that keeps coming out too. Ever since you were children. Like, if this is your pops, he did it to all the kids. Sibling, same thing. Whoever this guy is, he's going to do it to everybody. Specifically, the children. He thinks don't stink. What did I say? Dangerous man. I just heard conniving. He works to stay stuck. He works to not see. This is a dangerous man, dude. Specifically for your mental health. This is somebody you can't talk any sense into, okay? And if he's in a relationship, that's all this guy has. I hate saying that, dude. This is reminding me of that one emperor where I was like, I cannot unfold this man. This is a lot like that, okay? A lot like that. I mean, when I tell you how this man is clueless. 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 Oh, see? I had a feeling. This King of Cups, it's the same guy. This King of Swords, King of Cups. I couldn't stop seeing his wardrobe. This is why I said he thinks his shit don't stink. He's on a yacht, but this is giving me luxury. This doesn't always give me luxury, but it gave me luxury, okay? The only thing I see on this man is he's in a relationship, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. He's in a relationship, right? When I saw him here, I was like, this guy has something that makes him feel superior. I don't need to learn anything else, which is the worst mentality to ever have in life. Anyhow, he's reached some sort of accomplishment. And even the relationship he's in right now, even if he doesn't know it, he's manipulating the relationship to make him look a certain way. But this is very silent. This man is so clueless. He has no idea that he's manipulating the family. None. This is the blind leading the blind, is what this is, okay? So you see how he's all fancy and stuff? And then now he's coming out in this relationship. It looks beautiful, okay? Maybe he proposed to her, maybe he gave her a ring, he gave her something of value. But when you're coming out as King of Swords, Moon, Five of Swords, this is heavy manipulation. Heavy. Heavy. And he could be manipulating himself. And then look at what came out. All this money. So in his mind, this is why he's dangerous, okay? In his mind, what do I have to learn? I already have a relationship. I don't need to tell people how I really feel, what I really think, that I'm in my feelings. People see that I have money, a family. So to him, he's done with working with his spirit guides and his children to believe in the Holy Spirit. This guy can tell you all day long that he believes in God. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. This guy thinks he is in control. Oh, I said that in the beginning of the reading. This guy thinks he's here by himself. He doesn't believe that God is down here or angels. Nope. A father figure. See? This is somebody that's like, I am the boss. I am the dad. I am the grandpa. I am the one that has all the success. I'm the one that has all the family. And all my friends tell me so. This is somebody that surrounds himself by yes people without a shadow of a doubt. I literally keep seeing somebody wanting to tell him or teach him like, hey, take this cup. And he's like, no, I don't care. He doesn't. His ego. Ego, 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 ego. Of course it's ego. Ego's the devil, just so you know. This is worse than devil energy. You can't move this man. You just can't. I hate to say this about anybody, but this isn't somebody that's malleable at all whatsoever. He doesn't give a And I'm telling you, damn, this guy's such a lonely man. Well, yeah, you don't have God in your heart. Lonely, by myself. I'm getting old. Scary, dude. Scary. I see people giving him crown awakenings by the way they talk to him. I see them doing it. Hey, well, what about blank, blank, blank? What if? What if you thought like this? What if you talk like this? What if this? He's a very, 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 very lonely man. He's a grown man stuck in a little boy's body. Okay? Like, let's say you did have a falling out with whoever this man is. He would never apologize. Never. His heart's The only time this man has a heart is when he's crying. And by the way, when he cries, this is giving me like sobbing energy. It comes from a very deep place. And the reason why is because the Holy Spirit's trying to pull you up. And you're like, no. Puts his arm on his fucking waist. What do I need to learn? Isn't that sad that your heart chakra can be this effed up? It's so messed up, dude. It's like hollow. It's hollow. It's like the only time he cries is because things don't work out the way he wants them to. It's out of frustration. Oh, what a lonely man. What a lonely man. Some of his relationships could be ending too, okay? Gemini, Aquarius, wow, a lot of air energy. Or this is also like, I don't want my friends to know what I'm going through. Oh, for sure, dude. This guy wouldn't talk for anything. Oh, wait, look at his heart. 3 swords in his heart. He could have left a job or feels like he needs to leave his job or his career. He could travel a lot. It's like his skull, his crown, his skull. It's like a rock. It's like a rock. I'm telling you, he has people in his life that talk to him about this stuff. Whether it's like, you know, maybe you shouldn't be like that, or, you know, anything, okay? To teach him. And he's like, boring. He could be aging quicker because of this. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure, dude. Man, if your heart chakra is this clogged, okay? Clogged. Your heart is everything. Your heart is connection to God, your children, your family, your money, your success. I keep hearing somebody talking to him, okay? Over and over again. And he just turns a blind eye. Man, how can somebody reach a point in their life where they feel like they have nothing else to learn? And look, it's coming out as knowledge. This guy wouldn't open a book. You don't have to read. You have plenty of people in your life that love you. And look, he's like, I don't want to see it. Don't even tell me about it. And if you are the spiritual person in the family or in this man's life, they just want you to go away. Well, yeah, because then you have to put an effort. This guy isn't going to put effort. Look, there he is. He's like, yeah, I'll walk around for the rest of my life with my heartache. Man, this ego. There could be people in his life that don't want to be hanging out with him no more, by the way, okay? They think he's not a very honest man about his children or his childhood. A water sign, an air sign. Yeah, he's going to lose people. Because people, specifically for spiritual, you're going to feel that there's no love here. This is all a show. It's like, just because you're in my life doesn't mean you give a Told you. Doesn't mean you love me. Oh, I just saw judgment. If you're spiritual and you're hanging out with this guy, oh, he's going to judge you. For sure. He's just going to pull something out of his ass and give it to people. Because he doesn't know what he thinks. He doesn't know what he feels. I mean, this man's heart space, it's like a desert, dude. Non-existent. And this is why. Because he's blocking his angels from guiding him to be a better man, specifically with his children. You see that? He could even have a grandpa talking to him. An elderly? I just heard father-in-law. This could be your father-in-law or his father-in-law's talking to him. Yeah, see, it's his wife's father. If you reach this level of success, I promise you, you have ancestors. You didn't reach this kind of money, this kind of success by yourself. Promise you. Oh, his ego. Yikes, dude. Yikes, 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 yikes. This is somebody that likes to look sharp. Man, you guys, Leo energy is such beautiful energy, man. Such beautiful energy. Leo has some of the best energy in the tarot. But damn, it can get ugly so quick. This man is empty. He's an empty shell. The only thing he thinks his life is this is like being on social media, you know? This is like, we all know these people, okay? This is the equivalent to a woman putting out content and the content's fake as far as like, you know, trying to inspire other people. Like that woman we read on last week or whoever it was. It's like putting out this energy and then people being like, oh, you're the boss, you know, you're so hot, blah, 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 right? And you thinking like 4444 on the clock as I say that. And you thinking that what those people think is who you are. But when you're alone, You know you don't feel shit. You know you feel empty. You know you're confused about where you're going. But he's like, facts. As long as people see that I'm successful, that I'm dressed nice, my family's around me, even though I'm empty inside. Look at all this emptiness, you guys. Look at all this darkness. Darkness, 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 confusion, sadness, regret. It could have been something that happened to him as a child. Oh, for sure. But now everybody around you has to pay the price for your empty ass vessel. And then he's like, hey, as long as people see that I look good and that I'm successful and I have nice clothes, I don't have to learn anything. If you have people in your life that are tapped in specifically, they're going to look at you and be like, well, you tell me you love me, but I don't feel. I feel like you just hang out with me so that people can see us together. And that's all manipulation. He's only manipulating himself, by the way, okay? And maybe the person that he's with, if he's in a relationship. And I have a feeling he's losing friends. Or he stopped talking to certain people. He could have lost a really good friend he used to work with. A fire sign, a water sign, a Gemini. Look at who he lost. Look at who he decided to stab in the back. Stab at the back. Oh, you guys, something about your tattoos. Maybe you have a back tattoo? Look at who he decided to stab in the back. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You could be this guy's daughter, sister, son, grandchild, someone that was there for you and did the work. Maybe she's the one that would tell him, look at how this girl's just putting her head down on her craft. Eight of Pentacles, mastery. I was a master at being there for you. I was a master at making things work with us. I showed up for you. Look at how gorgeous this energy is compared to, but I'm the winner. And he's got no work energy on him. Yeah, he just wants to have relationships, and this could be a friend of his, or again, part of the family. But these are the people that he will backstab. The real ones. Fake people he'll keep around. He tried manipulating her too, by the way. She fell under this King of Swords energy. Maybe it's his sister, his cousin, somebody he used to work with. And if this girl did leave your ass, this is why. She got scared at your disgusting ass emotional intelligence that you don't have any of. This is somebody because this person reached a level of success, or his title in her life. It's my cousin, that's my sister, that he can treat her any kind of way. And the difference between this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands, he came out as Three Kings. He's got big energy, big energy. But he's so hollow on the inside. It's like he came out as the King of Wands and she's coming out as the Queen of Wands. The difference between you and her is she puts in the work, a lot of work. You came out as money, she came out as work. You came out as 10 of Pentacles, she's coming out as 8. And you have a whole clan behind your back. Just goes to show you. Thank you, angels. This Queen of Wands is going to teach this guy a lesson, dude. Big time, dude. This girl's so authentic. This is like, when you're my friend, you're my friend, okay? If you're my dad, if you're my uncle, if you're my grandpa, if you're my cousin, if you're my brother, I'm always there for you. So if you feel like I'm stabbing you in the back, it's because you don't have anything to bring to the table other than your show. This is a show. You want me to be a part of your show. And unless this Queen of Wands is an actress and you pay her, I don't see no payment here, then kick rocks. If you're this Queen of Wands, by the way, you need to get away from this man, okay? Oh, I just said this girl's going to give him karma. Look, what goes around comes around. Karma. There it is. Saggy energy. Oh, I just saw this last night, angels. Dude, last night I was watching this. I think she was a psychologist or something. She was incredible. I wish I had her name to promote her. She just started on her YouTube too. And she dives deep into any situation, okay? But last night I was watching and like the family trauma and like which one's the scapegoat, which one was the favored child, what it is to have like a narcissistic parent. This guy's not coming out as a narcissist, but he would for sure this is an energy vampire all day long. This is, you're in my life to make me look good. You got to do the work to stay in my life. She doesn't need you. And the way she was breaking each one of them about family generational curses, and then how it trickles down to all the children, and then how all the children enact it all towards each other. They triangulate people. Oh, this guy would do that. Would triangulate the kids. And it's really difficult to leave that family dynamic because they all think the same. They all think the same. She had so many incredible words. I'm like, dude. She says, and what happens is when you have a narcissistic parent, that all that matters is the image. It's not good for the brand. She says it becomes a narcissistic wound. So this is where in a family like this, it's like the only way you can get love is if you Perform. Perform to make me look good. And I mean, the way she was breaking it down, I'm like, it was incredible. She was just saying how difficult it is to leave these kind of family dynamics because, you know, it's embedded in us as human beings that you don't go against the family. And it should be that way. But, I mean, when you got no love, bro, this is why I love to read, you guys. Because this isn't something that, it's not like he's beating her, you know? This isn't physical abuse. So you have no choice but to come back. And it looks like this Queen of Wands is like, you stabbed me in the back plenty. This is like, you didn't even appreciate our bond. And he's scared. He's scared that he betrayed her. You manipulated yourself, homeboy. It's just that simple. You manipulated yourself. And by the way, there's somebody here that's giving him karma. I'm seeing a boomerang effect. It's like what you did to her is now happening to you. I mean, for you guys, for the world, check this out, okay? Look at what I'm looking at. Look at all these circles. For the world, circle, it's like, it's all going to come back full circle. Family, full circle. And then temperance and Two of Pentacles is balance. Whoever was trying to tell him what was up is very balanced and was very aware how this is going to come back and bite him in the ass. Because this Queen of Wands knows the efforts she puts into her relationships, her work, her craft. So it's like leaving this human and then this Queen of Wands being like, you don't think I know this is going to F you up? Of course it is. I know my energy and I know yours. You're fucking lost, bro. You're lost. Literally lost. Look at what he's walking towards. Confusion. Yeah, if this guy owes you an apology, his ego won't allow it. He just judges. Hey, angels, before I say it, this Five of Wands, Four of Cups, Strength, Hangman. And by the way, his angels are sending him stuff online. He definitely doesn't want things to work out for this Queen of Wands. And it's working. His angels are already sending him stuff online so that he can understand what's happening to his sister, his daughter, whoever this is to him, okay? And he just crosses his arms. Tell me why Five of Wands, Four of Cups, Strength, Hangman. This could even be like Queen of Wands energy being like, F this. I'm not going to deal with this. With you guys fighting with me when I'm just trying to give you guys crown awakenings. Angels, tell me why the Five of Wands. It's like, let's say that this masculine was giving you his big fat ego. Oh, dude, you can't stop this Queen of Wands, okay? It's just that simple. She loves herself way too much. This Queen of Wands feels like I have tried everything with this guy. Everything. And you didn't give a fuck. So if you don't give a fuck, I won't give a fuck either. This is why the circle's there. It's like, oh, you don't care about me? Then I don't care about you either. Because she has angels talking through her heart about the family. When she was trying to, they exhausted her emotionally, for sure. Well, yeah, this is emotional neglect. It's like you give love, and the next thing you know, your heart's just like, this Queen of Wands was coming from the deepest part of her soul, okay? Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. You see that? Look, see all those cups? Heart, heart, heart. Biggest cup of love, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is the most powerful cups you can have. You see all this heart she has? Dude, it's like she took all his feelings away. She was an energy source for him, specifically. Loving one. So this Queen of Wands knew, if I leave, you're going to be dry, mother effer. Dry, okay? Dry of love. Her heart is ginormous. Ginormous. So she's like, okay, you don't want to hear about it? Then I'll go have a glass of wine by myself. I got to go play my cello. Straight up, dude. There's nowhere to put your feelings at if you have feelings for this man. Nowhere. It goes into nowhere land. Dude, he's like a dark hole, dude. This guy just eats people's love. He thinks people's love is disposable. Not a Queen of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. That I can promise you. Give me two more over here. Angels for the Six of Wands, King of Wands. Man, you guys, I cannot believe how empty this man is emotionally. This guy has really big energy, you guys. This guy is obviously very important in your life, dude. Really big energy, dude. Angels, stop it. Oh, angels, don't say that. I was telling you guys that the likelihood of this guy believing in God is slim to none. Even if he says he does, the Hierophant just flew out in the reverse. I mean, when I tell you the Matrix got a hold of this man, and I'm not going to ask about his money because I don't like that Two of Pentacles came out for him, because it doesn't matter. This man is in a lot of danger emotionally, okay? This woman is his karma. He's so spiritually robbed. This is, this is worse than like a dark person, because this is somebody that'll pretend their whole life. This is somebody that could talk about God or act like he believes in God, but he has zero faith and understanding that respect comes from a deeper place. Loyalty, honor comes from a deeper place than your title in people's lives. You being the boss, you being the grandpa, the dad, the successful brother. This is somebody that doesn't have integrity. Straight up. I cannot believe the Hierophant just flew out in the reverse, you guys. Look, the Hierophant always has two people. Man, this is making me so sad. The Hierophant always has two people going to him for guidance. And look at even this Hierophant has all that water. So it's like he could be losing respect. This is also like he feels like he doesn't have to answer to anybody. This is why he's so empty inside. It's like somebody that forgot who gave him this honor. Somebody did something to this man when he was a little boy, for sure, dude. He was very neglected as a child, without a shadow of a doubt, for sure. This is learned behavior. Yeah, somebody neglected him really bad when he was a child. Treated him like he didn't matter. Treated him like he didn't deserve respect. He didn't deserve love. So if you don't know what divine love is, if you don't know what being nurtured is authentically, then you turn to the 3D. How do I look? How much money do I have? How many people do I have around me? Another thing, if you're this Queen of Wands, by the way, this man, just so you know, if you're this Queen of Wands, whoever you are to this man, he can have 100 people around him, animals, whatever, money, success, nice outfits, expensive clothes. It ain't the same without this Queen of Wands. It just isn't. Promise you that. This girl's got energy for days. Told you. Damn, what a G. What a G. He lied about her? And she didn't know what she was talking about? She's a disaster? Well, trust me, she thinks the same thing about you. The only thing is, she's the real deal. She's the real deal. Yeah, there's something here about his fancy outfits. Maybe he wears designer clothes, or he looks really sharp. He's always well groomed. Image is everything to this guy. Everything, like he's a little kid. That's so sad, dude. Oh, this is so sad. So fucking sad, dude. Yeah, he needs to be careful for obvious reasons, okay? Because he's solely focused on his money. But anyways, like I said, he can lose respect, honor, because he's not respecting himself or the Holy Spirit or his path, or he forgot what created this success for him. But I've told you guys this before. I've heard this so many times. Money doesn't make you an asshole or a nice person. Money just makes you more of the person you already are. This guy was for sure very neglected as a child. Very neglected. Very neglected. All he has is his image. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pull some advice. Oh, you know what? Should we pull some advice for this Emperor, angels? All right, let's do it. I'm going to do a spread for him, okay? Mr. Emperor, if you're watching me, look, he's right there. See how powerful he is? What's this Emperor's advice? Let's see. I'm going to do a full spread on him. This is terrible. Terrible. Yeah, these are the kind of people. This is why I always tell people, don't ever put anybody on a pedestal that just has a big title, whether it's in business or in your life. Judge them by the way they treat you. And just because they're there doesn't mean they got love for you. And to be fair to him, he doesn't have love for himself. He has love for the image. Just so you know, I know, angels, I know. This Emperor here, I feel like he knows he has to do something. You guys, the ego, there's a song that says ego's the devil. That's this, dude. And the devil didn't come out once. Oh, that reversal. Judgment in the reverse. You guys, for him to get both of these cards of the Holy Spirit in the reverse, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I just can't. Stop judging people that have, I just heard angelic energy. Maybe your children? Stop judging, for one. Yeah, the ego's so dangerous, you guys. I've told you guys, I don't ever really read my energy because I intimidate myself, but I scare myself. But anyways, oh, maybe he's scared of you. Well, he's terrified of something. And the only reason I check my energy is because I want to check my ego. Because I want to know that what I'm doing, specifically my spiritual work, is coming from my heart and not from here. You're too old to be judging people. That's your advice. You're too old to understand the younger kids. You're depressed because you're busy trying to control people. Oh yeah, there's no way this guy feels good on the inside. Virgo, Capricorn energy. They want this emperor to know that when you judge people, it's coming from this guy and he likes it. They want this guy to shut his mouth. Straight up, 1:11 on the clock as I said that. What's this emperor's advice, angels? It's like you're depressed for judging. You heard her. She spoke to you loud and clear and you didn't give up. His ego is going to mess him up. Oh, and they want you to know that your fancy cars aren't going to rescue you from this. He needs to do some serious soul searching. You guys, I keep looking up and it's 1:11 on the clock. Oh yeah, hey, he could have been judging an earth angel. I just saw Archangel Michael's number. Maybe he has a Queen of Swords in his life, or he is this Queen of Swords that judges. And I just heard she just pulls shit out of her ass. So maybe him and another feminine, an air sign, are both judgmental asses. He's judging people when he isn't loyal himself. It's like, what, did you forget all the shit you did? Look at where your heart is, Mr. Emperor. See that? And look at in this spread. His heart is with the Five of Swords. Heavy manipulation. And his heart in this spread, devil energy. See how the tarot can say the same thing with different cards? It's like, did you forget all the dumb shit you did? You have no room to be judging anybody. That's what this is. So whatever you done, Mr. Emperor, you're judging, acting like you haven't effed up in your life. You haven't been neglectful. You haven't been a cheater, a betrayer. This is why you're pissed off and depressed. Very narcissistic energy, okay? He thinks he loves people. He loves things. He's so into the material, this guy. I'm telling you, I have a feeling he messed with somebody that has a strong connection to Archangel Michael. Every time I look up, that number's there. And he's hanging out with people that have the same dumbass mentality as him. Well, of course. What did I say? Yes, people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? I could literally hear angels. I know angels. I could hear it. It's like, you don't think we can hear you judging people? What, did you forget what you did? Did you forget all your mistakes every time you betrayed people? It's like somebody, yeah, like, don't think. This is why you're depressed. This is why you keep walking back to that devil energy. This guy could have betrayed his lover a lot. Okay. Gemini, Libra energy? Unless this is part of the family. There's a lot of cheating on this table. A lot of cheating. Plethora. Oh, he had a lot of mistresses? His wife didn't know about it? Man, this guy's ego. Yeah, you guys, it's all, while he was married, it's always the people that have the most to hide that talk the most. Always, dude. Always. And there's a Queen of Swords in his life that he either cheated with or is talked with. Libra, Gemini energy. And if these are like his family members, it's like you're teaching them to talk smack like you. And you think it's funny. Angels, what's this Emperor's advice? Man, what judgmental asshole. And the crazy thing is, they want him to know that the success he's gained in his life is all through emotional manipulation. And they want him to know this is why he's so close to these other people, okay, that he betrays people with. It's like you have an unbreakable bond with other pieces like you. Because you think it's funny or it's fun, or this is why you guys are all fighting now. This is why none of you guys are getting along now. I keep hearing angels say, you think we don't hear you? I mean, this emotional manipulation, dude, is super effed up, okay? It's like emotionally manipulating people so he can become successful. Oh, and you know what else? Like, let's say this guy doesn't talk smack, because there's something silent here too. He hears other people saying it and he goes along with it. It's like hearing somebody get bashed and then him just staying quiet. He's not a hero. You know what I mean? He's not somebody that would have your back. And these are the people he's closest to. The people that cheat, the people that judge, the people that have the most to hide, the people that have the most to say. This man is solely focused on his money. And his throat, his money, and his heart is all attached to this guy. And this guy, which is manipulation. There's something here about showing off his family. The people that this guy's close to, well, yeah, they think alike. They think alike. There could be some stuff going on in his house right now. He's not going to be able to fix. Yeah, they could be f***ing with his house. They could be effing with his house. Like things breaking, things not working correctly, constantly having to, well, they want him to know that whatever's going on in his house, yep, it's karma. You guys, I keep seeing 8-8. I feel like a lot of things are breaking in his house, or people come to his house and they F it up. They want him to know it's his karma. And things are going to continue happening to him. If he doesn't change, he's going to lose this woman that he's with. Because he could be trying to control her. Or they're both in the same energy. There's something here about family, okay? Like, well, I have all the family, blah, 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 blah. But they're like, yeah, you got this family. And yeah, you're close to these people. But they all talk. It's like the stuff he's proud of, it's whack. That's what this is. Like, look around. Look around. They just want him to know that his stuff can get blocked if he doesn't heal himself, if he doesn't awaken. It's just that simple. And keep his mouth shut. And keep his mouth shut. Or shut people up if you think that they're dogging somebody they shouldn't be dogging. The biggest thing they want him to know is that this devil energy is attached to his money, his heart, and his throat, and his relationship that he's trying to control or wants to control the same way he's been doing it his whole life probably. Hey, angels, is things messing up in his house? It's like I'm looking at the people he hangs out with. It's like, dude, nothing to learn, gossip, talking smack. Yeah, things are getting messed up in his house. Anyways, they just want him to know if things are falling apart in your house, it's part of your karma, okay? Because it's like, we're not going to make it easy for you to just live. It's that vibe, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so over this energy. And another thing, he's got a lot of ties to him, like people that he cheated with or that he betrayed people with. He's holding on to them to make him look. It's like the people he's holding on to, they're right up his alley. And he keeps hearing, you know, either people talking smack, judgmental specifically, okay? It's just so gross, honestly. It's just so gross. Okay, so we have a create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastinations and give you structure. Maybe he drinks a lot of coffee. Maybe he needs to start writing. Nutrition, your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. Maybe eating a lot more veggies. And then celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. You've come a long way. Take a moment to celebrate yourself. This could be for the Queen of Wands, okay? And I can't help seeing all this greenery. He needs to go to church. This guy doesn't need a reading. He needs God. I couldn't even imagine. Even though if he were to come to me in private, I'm sure angels wouldn't give me this energy. Angels are really good about the way they read for me. Oh my God, angels, you guys are so cute. If this guy were to get a reading from me, they wouldn't be telling us all this. The angels will do a really good job at like unfolding him little by little. But I'm not kidding. This guy needs God. No joke. This isn't somebody that needs a reading. And you guys know I never say that. Because when you come and get a reading, you have to be open-minded. And listen, pay attention, take information in. This guy's like that guy I told you guys that one time, he's like a zipper. It's like, and quiet. Anyways, I'm sorry if this is somebody in your family, okay, but you got to protect yourself. And if this is you, Mr. Emperor, no joke, you need to go to church. You need God in your life. And I typically will say, come and get a reading. This is more than a reading. This is more than generational trauma, generational curses, way more. Your image is effing you up. So your image is playing a game on you. That's why devil energy comes out. It's playing games. It literally, your mind's playing tricks on you. I guarantee you. You're not who you think you are. And you know that. All right, guys, I love you all so much. And I'm going to get to my next reading. Bye.